Hey my fellow diamond friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kalikaloo on the internet, and I also go by the name of Kali. I'm happy that you found your way to my 14th part of the September Long 2022. So for those who are new, September Long is a project where I'll be working daily on a part of this canvas I got from Aliexpress, and I used the app Tiny Decision to choose for me which part I'll be working on. So the app decided for me to work on this part here. So this is the one that I'm going to work on today. Today will be another WIP&SIP&Chat, which means that I'll be talking, and while I'll be talking, you can just work on your own WIP. WIP stands for work in progress. So whatever project you have, if it's knitting, if it's cross stitch, if whatever it is, diamond painting, just get out your work and join me in today's adventure. So that's the WIP. The sip is also super important. Get something to drink, stay hydrated while you work. Also think about getting up sometimes while you're working. Super important for your health. And the last part is the chatting part. So this one is what I'll be doing. That's my job for today. I do my best with that. Like I said, I think I'm getting a little bit better at that. So you see what we've done so far. And this is the part. I already cut it up open. I wanted to start working on it an hour ago, but the neighbors are still doing their work. So if you followed a little bit what's going on here, you know that my neighbor is getting some work done, and somehow I thought that they were done with it, but apparently they were not yet done with it, and they were drilling again this morning. So I hope they have stopped by now, and that we can work on this like super quietly, and that you will actually hear me talk. That's what we are here for. So let's get ready. So I'm using this pen again. You have seen it maybe already. So this is from Amazon. I linked it down below, but I can relink it if you want to. I'm not switching up pens as often. Like if I get one I like, I work with it for a while, and afterwards, once I'm done with it or I've seen it enough, I'm going to switch it. So I cut this open and I took care of the river that was here. It's still a little bit visible, so maybe I will go over it once more before we start, just to see if I can get out some more of it. But I feel like there's not much more that I can do. Okay, so let's work on it. So what I wanted to talk about today is the fact that I got from you guys, I got a few messages or comments that you left on my last videos, and some of them made me really happy or made me laugh, and so I was like, why shouldn't I be reading them? So I hope this is all right for everyone that left a comment. So that I'm just going to read them out and discuss them a little bit with you on my channel. So let me get to the first comment that I wanted to talk about. So this was one from Sandy, and actually Sandy, I know her also from my Insta, and she left me a very, very fun comment. She says, thanks for your videos, love to work on my canvas while hearing your chat. I try to do my best. And I feel the same about zoo. So I was talking about the zoo, my experience that I actually had in the zoo. I went with my partner, I went to a zoo a while ago, last week I guess, and it was fun, but I said that sometimes I feel like the animals, the cages are so small, and even though I think that they are lucky to be there and that they don't have like wilderers after them or stuff like that, there are some reasons why animals can be in zoos. So different reasons, but I feel like sometimes I want to just think that it's better for them that they are there, but I know of course that they don't have as much space like they would have when they would be in the wildness. So yeah, that's what she was saying. She said, thanks for chatting. I feel the same about zoos. We have a gorgeous one in Antwerp. So she's from Belgium. I have never been to the Antwerp Zoo, so I don't know what it's like. I know that it's pretty, It's well known. When I was studying there, I knew a lot of people who were talking about the zoo from Antwerp, but I never got a chance to actually go there by myself. And she said, but for some animals, the space seems so small, exactly what I thought when I was like in France, in the zoo we went to. I like to think they have less stress in the zoo than in the wild. That's exactly my thought. That's what I tell myself, to just think that they are not like mistreated, or I want them to be happy. And so that's why I visit the zoo sometimes. I'm not like going to go there every week to see the animals. I saw how stressful it can be for them, especially when I went to the terrarium zone and the people were just screaming. So I know how stressful it can be for them also in the zoo. But I hope that they have less stress, or they get, I don't know if they get used to. I once read an article where they said that animals that lived in cages, like in zoos for a while, or that were especially born there, they don't know the difference, of course. So for them, it's less stressful than if they would grow up in the wild. So I hope this is true, but I don't know how this is for animals that were living in the wild and later on got captured. Or, often the animals we find in the zoos here are animals that come from other zoos where they have been mistreated, or they come from places where like they have to be saved from. So that's why they are actually in the zoo. So I think that not every animal that is actually living in a zoo has a bad life there. So even if the cages are small, like I told you for the birds, for instance, I still hope that they're having a good life, because they also just live once here on Earth, and I think that they also merit it, like to have a nice life, just like humans do. So no difference there. And Sandy goes on, she says that, but they have to give up space for that. Yeah, poor babies. Yeah, they are poor in that manner. Like, if they don't have enough space, this can be pretty limiting for them. So you're totally right about that. Then we have like, what she's saying, funny key story. Yeah, so just a quick reminder about that. I was talking about how I actually locked myself out. Not actually locked myself out because I got my keys, but my door just opens up pretty difficultly, so I just never open it entirely. I never close it with my key. Whenever I close my door, it's already locked, so you can't get in. You have to have the keys to get in, but I don't turn it. Like, these are like security doors, and so even if you close it, it's locked, just not locked enough. I could lock it even more, that's what I want to say. So last time I went out, I just was not thinking, and I locked it, and I could not get it open again, because that's the problem. Something is just not working the right way, and when I close the door, I just can't open it again if I locked it with my key. Even if I turn my key, I have to force it so much, and even with all the strength I got, afterwards I had my fingers hurt so badly for over like a few hours, and it was just so awful. And I was so lucky that the workers that are working at my neighbors were able to help me out and open the door for me, because my grandpa as well was on holiday, so he could not help me out with that. And now I'm super careful not to lock it. So Sandy was replying to that story I was telling, and she says her story was so fun. When I read it the first time, I was laughing so much. I really loved it. And the thing is, I imagined her story actually. So I saw the pictures in my head, and I was like, it's not fun for her. I mean, in the moment, she probably got all stressed out as well. But like, if you think about it, it's just super funny. So I hope I'm allowed to just read it out loud, because it's just funny. So, funny key story, she says. I had a plush tiger on my key, but when I closed the door, the hat got stuck. So I could not leave for work with my key. Hat got stuck, so I couldn't leave for work with my key. Yeah, so the hat of the tiger actually got stuck in the door. And I just imagine the scene. So, you got that super cute plushie, and somehow the hat is just in between the two, and you can't open the door, but you can't close it even more. So, yeah, that's super, I don't know. Poor you, and poor plushie for what will happen next. So she says, my dad came over and had to cut off the head. Just imagine the scene. I just imagined, and I laughed so much when I saw it first time around. So much respect for teachers, she goes on. Yeah. So about the plush tiger, I'm so sorry for him, but like I said, this story just made me laugh so much, and thank you for sharing that funny story. And I was also rambling about a little bit more about my job. I was saying that sometimes people don't understand, like, that what we actually do. They don't see the work we put into it, and the efforts and everything, the time. So she was saying, like, much respect for teachers. I'm now working on Star Maker. Yeah, Star Maker was one of my rainy day kits as well. I really liked that one. So I finished it off a while ago, and I did my post review on it on my channel. And I wanted, that's the painting I actually wanted to put a frame on. I still have not done that because the place where I went was super expensive and I just could not decide. And my partner, he also has like this painting he wants to frame, but it's not done yet. It's Winter Fox we are working on together, but lately he's probably just working on it on his own because I'm working on this project here, doing the WIP&SIP&Chats, the walk-alongs, and I also do a line every day on my Heaven and Earth design to just let it move on a bit and to make it grow. So I see the progress on that in the recent days, but I did not have the time to help him work on his own, so he's mostly working on the project by his own, and he did so much progress on that one. So he wanted to finish it off when I would go back to school, or at least at the end of September. I'm not sure if he can do that or if we will just be able to, if I helped him probably, we could do that. So I think I'll be trying to help him out with that a little bit more in the next days or over the weekend, just working on his project a little bit with him, so that he can get it framed as well and we can go there together. Like, if you see the Winter Fox, it's a painting from Diamond Art Club as well. It's currently in the final edition, so you can buy it still. I don't know why many people did not buy it. I think the artwork is just so gorgeous, and I really like it a lot. So I don't know why people the picture doesn't have many reviews, so I wonder just why, because it's really stunning artwork, and if you take a look at how it's turning out, it's just so beautiful. And I hope I can do my post review before it's actually gone, so that maybe some people, even if I don't have that many people who are following me, but they can see it and maybe just grab it if they want it, because like the rendering is very beautiful, the ABs are so stunning on it, and it's a shame actually, because I like the picture. When they first published it, I was like, oh, this is so beautiful, but I hesitated to buy it because it was so expensive. And then my partner also got into diamond painting and he chose this picture for himself. It was final edition and we got like some promotion code on it, so it was not that expensive and we got it. Why did I talk about that? Oh yeah, the framing. So he wants to frame his as well, and he would like to get some silver frame while I want to get some gold frame for my Star Maker. And since the last shop I went to was super expensive, he was like, I know another one, let's go there and see how much they ask for. But we were like, okay, we'll wait until you are done with your own so we can take both there and we can see, maybe they will give us like a good deal if we do them both there, or I don't know. He also worked at that shop as a student, so he did his, I don't know what kind of work he did there, but he had something like a stage or something to do there. So that's that. Star Maker, very beautiful canvas, like really one of my rainy day kits. I was so happy to make. And Sandy says, yeah, her unicorn is the Afghan cat. Just before I answer about that, just about Star Maker, a last thing. So the only thing that bothered me quite a bit is that there was so much color blocking about it. And color blocking, well, color blocking in the sense that like there were very few colors in the painting, more or less always the same, and some areas were really much the same. And it kind of, I'm more of a confetti person, so I like it when I have to switch colors a lot. Not like unnecessary confetti, but really like confetti, like, or a mixture of both. And I felt like the Star Maker was a lot of color blocking, and I'm not that much into that. So this was the only part I didn't like as much about the Star Maker. But the rendering and everything from Diamond Art Club was so excellent. I really loved that. Let's see. Then she says her unicorn is Afghan cat. Yeah, I was saying that my unicorn is Button Eye. I have not gotten it yet. I tried to get it in some way or another. I'm still waiting. I'm getting closer to it. Let's say it like that. Afghan cat. Yeah, Afghan cat was so beautiful. So beautiful. I don't know why they made it limited edition though. There were so many people who actually wanted it, and I don't know why they did not bring it back. I mean, if they know like that this is like one of these kits that many people want to have, why not just bring it back? That's my thought about that. Very, very beautiful canvas, especially if you love cats. I think it's a must-have, and the colors were so stunning on that one. But it got sold out pretty quickly, I mean, if I remember correctly. I think it did not stay long in their shop. It was one of their paintings. There was also like this week's release. There was like this bird painting. I did not buy it. I like the one with the circus. My mom likes it even more, so I want to get it for her. But this one was limited edition, and I thought it was nice, but not that beautiful actually. And I was so shocked when I looked at the website, and after a day I just went back. And you know, usually limited editions, they sell out eventually, but here it was gone in one day, and I was so shook about that. I don't know. I was like, wow, this went hella fast. Either they did not get as much of a stock, or people are really crazy about that kind of artwork. I'm not sure about it. So let me know if you are one of these person who got it, and the reason for why you got that one. I know that the circus one, and I know there's one with grandpa bird and grandma bird. I know that they are selling out pretty quickly once they are restocked, but I feel like this one was different from the style a little bit. It was a little bit more darker. I don't know. So let me know why you bought it or if you got it, because it was really pretty quickly sold out. Yeah, so Afghan cat, very, very beautiful indeed. I found a version on Ali. Don't think it's going to be as beautiful as Diamond Art Club one, but better that cat than no cat. I'm sure you're right. But just imagine, like, it's a point I will be talking later about, but I talked with Sandy and she got the mystery box from Diamond Art Club, and I was like, just imagine it's your unicorn that's in there. I mean, this would make you the happiest person on earth, I guess. So I really hope you will get it also from Diamond Art Club eventually, just to get this beautiful rendering of your picture of your unicorn. Especially since it's your unicorn, I think you should get the best rendering you can get eventually. So yeah, I hope that this will get real for you. Let's see, I had another comment I wanted to read. So I got another one from Sandy. She just replied to what I said. She said, oh yeah, she tells me her name. So if you want to follow her, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but you can read the comment. She's really sweet, and she does a lot of diamond painting as well. She doesn't have YouTube as far as I know, if I remember correctly, but she has her Instagram page, which is really nice as well. And she does a lot of like changing of stuff of canvases. That's what I find really fascinating about her proper work. Sorry if I say all that, but I really think that. And she said Paradise is near Bruges in the south of Belgium. Oh, really? Oh, I always thought that it was near to Bruges, which is actually, Bruges is in the north of Belgium, close to the ocean. But if she says that Paradise, by the way, is another zoo. And that's a really famous zoo. So whenever I was at university, people were, oh, we're going to Paradise, they have pandas and so on, let's go there. So it was really a place many students wanted to go and to visit. I never got a chance to go there either, but I know that like this one is, it should be very pretty, and many of my friends went there. I have never been there. I saw a few pictures of it, and I feel like they also do a lot for the animals and the decoration, themey wise, and so on. But she says it's actually in another city, Bruges, which should be in south of Belgium. But south of Belgium, this means it should be actually closer to where I live. Let me just check that out. I just take a look at my iPad pretty quickly where it is, because I thought it was way further away. Let me see. The map, Google Maps. Okay. No, that's where I live. Thank you very much. Bruges. Okay, she said south, and it is south of Belgium, but it's okay. It's next to Charleroi, between Mons and Brussels. Okay, it's still far away from my place, but it's okay. From Antwerp, it's like more of the south. I see what she means. Okay, but it's not south. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I should eventually go there. I have never been there. I don't know if it's really that great as many people say, but since so many people say, it must be kind of nice, I think. Oops. So, yep. The M is all done. Let's go for the Y, I guess. There's a lot of Y's there, so this will take some time. Yeah, so she says, I've never been there, but would love to go and sleep in a cabin near the tigers. Oh, so this is actually the place where you can sleep in the cages. When I was in the zoo, I heard someone talk about something like that. When we were in France in the zoo, there was someone from here. There are many people from Luxembourg who go visit the zoo, by the way. So she was there and she was talking to her friend, and she was like, yeah, there's a zoo, and I did not got the name. I did not hear it. So I thought it must be farther away, and she was like, yeah, you can sleep in the cages of the animals. And so if I read your comment right, actually in Paradise you can sleep, well, maybe not in the cages, but next to the cages in cabins. Is it real? I mean, can you really like stay in cabins? I think this is so weird. I mean, these are wild animals. You will hear them roar in the night, or I don't know. I think I would be afraid. I mean, it would be an amazing experience, like if you go to a safari in South Africa, I guess. But I never considered doing it in a zoo. Is that, please, Sandy, if you watch the video, can you tell me if this is really a thing? Like you can actually sleep in the zoo? Like, that sounds amazing, actually. If that's real, I will go there. I said I would not return to zoo soon, but this could be quite an experience. Just imagine sleeping in a cabin next to penguins or stuff like that. That is pretty amazing. Tigers, I don't know, they are really dangerous animals though. Even if they tame them, I feel like they are still like dangerous animals. Like you often hear that in some zoos, like you can, especially South Asia or stuff like that, you can take pictures with animals like tigers in a zoo, and they give the animals something to eat so that they are like a little bit dozy or stuff like that, which I don't like. I don't like that idea of giving the animals something that they are calm. I think that they should be like themselves more. So yeah, I don't know, but you often hear also that there's something happening. Like there are some attacks that happen. People were too close. They were taking a picture with the animal, and the animal snapped. So I don't know. But you say next to the cage. So I think that you don't sleep in the cage. At least this would be a little bit more reassuring if you don't sleep actually in the cage of the animal. But the idea is nice. So I think if you can actually sleep close to an animal, like I don't know, which animal would I like to sleep next to? I really like wolves. I also like hippos, but both of them are not that safe. I don't know. What would I like to sleep next to? What does not actually... Imagine sleeping in a tent next to an elephant. Well, I know you said it's a cabin, but that thing could just work on you, no? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I have the wrong idea. Maybe I'm just like... I always like to imagine things. Like if someone tells me stuff or talks to me about a person, I'm super curious, and I always ask like, what does that person look like? Because in my head, I always imagine the scenario. So just like I did with the key thingy she told me about. And if I can't imagine like what that person looks like, I will just imagine things in my head. So I prefer having actually a real picture of the person, so that makes it more funny. So same goes for here. I also have an idea in my head about what that thing would look like. Cabin where you sleep in next to wild animals that are tamed in a zoo. But yeah. So just quick reminder to whatever you have by hand, get a sip of it, stay hydrated. Just for those who... And after that I will finish the comment by Sandy. It's just like if you have like, I don't know what you like to drink. I told you guys that I don't drink coffee. I like to drink tea, but I also love to drink chai. Well, chai is actually means tea, but like chai latte and so on. So what I did today is I poured myself a chai latte. If you don't know what that means, it's actually tea. Often it's black tea, and you have some spices in it. If it's a latte, you add some milk. You get like products where you just have to add like water, and you have some milk in it, some milk powder, but you can also add milk. I don't like to drink milk in general, especially exceptionally. No, the only exception is actually the chai. So that's the only occasion where I actually will drink milk. So I just poured myself one of these, and I wanted to show you this. So no promotion there, it's just something that I really like. And I wondered if this does also exist in your country. So I have like this one. I got that, we had that like when I was a kid. Well, let me show you. When I was a kid, I went to like a shop next to the station where I took my bus to go home from school and from high school. And they actually sold like these chai teas. That was the first time that I tasted it. And they had exactly this kind of brand that I showed you. And you have different flavors. Like this one is the orca one. I have like the flamingo one as well. And this is a creamy mixture of black tea and exotic spice. Yeah, like just add water or milk, whatever. And they taste differently. One is sweeter than the other, and I think that they are so delicious. Like if you like chai tea like from Starbucks, this is also a nice variation of that. But just to say that this is something that tastes really good, and if you want to like try it out, for example, these ones you also got on Amazon. So I bought it on Amazon, this one. But you have like different flavors. You get more spicy, you get less spicy, you get more sweet. So just so in case you like that and you don't know where to get that, yeah. Quick reminder to just get something to drink. That was why I actually wanted to talk to you about. And since I also always do my reminder, I was like, okay, since I did a chai, just show them what brand I use actually, because it's actually pretty good, that one. So yeah, we were talking about the zoo Paradise in Belgium. That's actually not situated where I thought it was situated. So thank you for that. I learned something. And she said, I've never been there but would love to go there. Cabin near the tigers. Yeah, hopefully they don't get their head stuck between the door. Yeah, just imagine that. That would be weird, especially if it's a living tiger and that gets its head stuck, I don't know, in the cage or something like that. That poor one. Oh no, don't even imagine that, please. So many people want African cat. Yeah, that's what I thought. So why didn't they just like do it again? Like, I mean, they could make so much money with it. Why not just do another section? Why not do another? Oops. Why not just do it again? Produce it again for another round. So I'm always too late. Wait, the Afghan cat. The Afghan cat is not sold out? I thought the Afghan cat was like this bird picture and you could not get it anymore. I thought that it was like that. I did not think that you could still get it. You can still get Afghan cat? It's not like, it was not like a limited or final edition. It was like, you can still have it. Oh, that makes sense, maybe. I don't know. Please let me know. I don't know. I thought that it was gone for good. But if you can still get it, you should. You can get a reminder from Diamond Art Club so that they send you whenever it's in stock. What I do, I arrived at the point where I go check like their final edition page and their low stock page and their back in stock page like every day. That's just how crazy I have become since I started diamond painting. And I'm so afraid that they just like will put a painting I really want but did not have the chance yet to get into the final edition page, and it will be gone forever, and I will have to buy something from Aliexpress like this one. But I don't even like the rendering, so I just go check it out every day. And she says, we will see what the Ali one looks like. Maybe it's pretty too. I hope it will be pretty. I mean, you paid for it. I guess it will be pretty. But the rendering, you have to be aware that the rendering in any way will be different from the Diamond Art Club one because they just do the hand sharding, and I think that no other company actually can compete with that. They do such a great job, Diamond Art Club. I mean, it's amazing. Their team that works on the renderings of their canvases does such a good job, like honestly amazing. Okay, let me just put that down here and I will move on. There's another comment I wanted to read. Have fun this month with all the WIP&Chats. Thank you, Sandy, so much. So I'll put a heart on your reply. I read it and I'm very, very thankful for your comment. It makes me always happy when I can read some of your comments. And I got another one from Maria Natalie. So we were talking about, what we're talking about? Yeah, we were talking about the diamond painting, and she wishes that she could diamond paint like every day and participate in a lot of events, especially drills and chills. But she has a full-time job, and also her dog and cat take a lot of her time. So she has hardly any free time left and is very tired with zero energy when she gets home. She prefers to diamond paint portraits. Landscape is not her cup of tea. So I feel you on that. Like, I also have like a full-time job. I was lucky enough to be on a summer break, but it will be starting soon here as well. So I'll go back to work on Friday. Yay. I'm kind of happy and kind of sad at the same time. I really like summer holidays because I think it's a time where I finally get some crafty things done. I can also travel a bit more, even though I did not do that this year, but I got so much done, and I had such a good time staying at home and diamond painting and so on. And I know that when I go back to work, things will change because like I'll be going to work. The way to go there and to go back, that's the part I hate the most, because for me it's like lost time. It's time where I could diamond paint or stuff, but I don't, or prepare courses, classes or whatever. But I get sick in the bus when I read, so I can't really work on much when I'm in the bus. And if I drive myself, well, I can't diamond paint, or I can't do stuff, of course. So this is not a possibility. And this makes it for me like a lot of loss of time. At least it feels like that often for me. And it's sad, but it's life. So I totally get what you mean. If I could, I would also just stay home every day and diamond paint, but it's not possible. Unfortunately, we have to go to work just to be able to buy some more diamond paintings. So yeah, I totally get it. And if you have animals or pets that need your attention as well, they are adorable, but you have to take care of them as well, and this will also take time. Just like with Edgar, going out with him so that he can be like working a bit, meeting his friends he doesn't really have because he's a grumpy dog, but at least he gets out a bit. And that's also part, taking care of your animals takes a lot of time if you want to do it correctly. So I totally get it, and I hope that still this year or something will make it happen that you can diamond paint a little bit more, even though you have these responsibilities towards your dog, your cat. I hope that this will be doable this year. So I answered Maria Natalie, sorry, and I asked her also about her animal, like which kind of dog it was, and she said it's a dog, it's a mix between Jack Russell and Whippet, and her cat is just a regular typical house cat. Both are rescued. I think this is amazing if you have like animals that get rescued and you just take them in, because often the problem is you don't know how they will react, given that you don't exactly know what they went through. We have a lot of animals here, animal shelters that get animals from Ukraine or from Romania and stuff, or from some islands, and people adopt them. That's not a problem, but often they are not that social. Like they don't get along well with people, some kind of people. Sometimes it's men, sometimes it's children, or they don't get along with other dogs. So I have like, my mom has this one friend, she got a dog that was rescued as well. And the dog is like pretty aggressive towards like other dogs and people, even if they get home and they visit. So it's difficult. I know why, I get why people won't necessarily adopt them, because they don't know, but at the same time you do something good for the animal. And if the animal, I think, learns to trust you, you can actually make wonders, and you give it a new home. And I think this is amazing. Maybe with cats it's easier, I don't know. I don't have a cat, I just can't talk about perspective of a dog, because like I know people who have dogs that were rescued, that came from places such as these, but from the cats I don't know if they are also like that, if they are more sociable, or if they have, well, cats are less sociable, I feel, like dogs, or maybe that's just some cliche, but at least that's what they say. Like, I never had a cat, so I can't say much about that, but I think it's a great idea, or I think it's a great course that Natalie, sorry, I always call you Natalie, that Maria Natalie rescued these. And she says, so I asked her if they both get along well, and she says, yes, my dog and cat get along very well, even if they didn't grow up together, and I'm so grateful for both of them. We saved each other. Yeah, that's amazing. I really like it. You did a great job by just adopting them. When I got Edgar, I wanted my Frenchie, so back then I just got it, and I went to a person that had a lot of Frenchies, and she was breeding them and stuff. But if I were now, sometimes I go, well, in my forest that's next to my home, there's like a dog shelter and a cat shelter, whatever you want to call it. There are two kind of animals, and whenever I see the pictures, like, I'm so sad. I see that now, especially during summer holidays, the list of animals that they're that were like just abandoned there and that they had to take care of was so big. And I really think this is awful, because I know exactly that these are parents that took like the animals, or I say parents, it can be like, I don't know. But I think that these are people who got the animals during Corona, during the pandemic. Now they are back to work. They don't know how to occupy them or stuff. And it just breaks my heart. Also, if you see, whenever you will get to the summer holidays, there's so many animals that end up in shelters, because like people want to go and some places for holidays, they want to travel, but they can't, because like with a dog it's super hard to travel. If you don't want to take your car, for instance, you have to have a person that takes care of your dog while you're away, or you have to pay someone to take care of it, and most people are not willing to do that. But they wanted the dog so badly, so they got it, and then they don't know what to do with it anymore, and so the dogs end up in a shelter, and this is just horrible. And so whenever I go there, I feel so sad whenever I see like there are some dogs that are still there, and they were there months ago and they're still there, and it just breaks my heart every time I see them. And then I'm like, last time I told my partner, like, can't we just get another dog? And he was like, no, we can't. We don't have the space for it. And you work, I work already with the Frenchie. It's difficult. Like, my Frenchie has a good life, because whenever I go to work, it's my mom who takes care of him. So she comes and gets him in the morning. And I finish pretty early with my work, because like I told you guys, we have like, depends on how much you work, but you don't have a full schedule at school. You have also part where you can work from home, like the corrections and stuff. So I get home pretty early, and then I go grab my dog, and he's never alone for long. So he's lucky about that. He has the chance to just have a good life. But I know that many people or many dogs don't have that chance. I say dogs, but cats as well. Like, if they are always alone, that's not great life for a dog or cat, I feel like. So I'm happy that both of them get along well. I don't know if it's common for them to get along well. I would not know if my dog would get along with someone else. He also does not get along sometimes with dogs we are just walking by. So with someone who would live with us, I don't know. Maybe it would be different. I don't know. I never made the experience. I want a second dog, but I won't get another one, because I know that after this one, I just want to travel a bit. And if you have a dog, it's still a little bit restrictive. And I'm aware of it, so I won't get another one as quickly. Maybe if I am older, I will just get another one, but right now, no, not immediately. And I still have Edgar, so I'm happy he's still here. But he's old already. He has 8 years, and his back is hurting, and he has problems with his back. So he sometimes makes what I call crisis. So he gets attacks. At the beginning, I thought it were maybe epileptic crises, but that's not what it is. Apparently, it comes from the discs inside of his back. I don't know what you call it in English, but it's come from his bone structure. And last time he had also a crisis, and when that happens, he just loses the control of his limbs, and he can't move his legs anymore, and then he falls. And often I just take him outside in the garden when that happens. And I'm happy that most of the time, well, I'm not happy that he has that, but most of the time it happens at night. I don't know what the trigger is. I have not found it out. Mostly he's lying there, and then it just happens. And it can be, I thought that it had to do with the weather change, like especially it happens in summer. But the last time it happened, it was actually not that hot. So I really don't know what triggers him. And the doctor could not tell either. So we don't know about that. But when it happens, I just take him outside and I put him on the grass and I let him run if he can still run. But then it happens that he will lose the whole control of his limbs. and he will just fall. And that's why I put him in the grass, because it's like it's not as hard. And then I'll just caress his, well, I just pat him on his head and I stay with him until it's over. But I think that the doctor said that while he has this crisis like this, he can't see anything. For example, he does not see much, and he does not hear. So he loses very like a lot of not just the control of his legs, but also over like his other senses and stuff. So I don't know. He had this for like few years now, not that often. He has it maybe this year. He had it twice so far, and I hope it will stay at twice this year. But some years before he had it a little bit more often, but it's not like every week or stuff like that. And so the doctor says it's still fine. But it's nothing we can't actually do a lot about that, because it's just his back and the way he is, and the Frenchies have a lot of problems with that. And when I got him, I did not know that. I knew that they had problems with like respiration and stuff, but I did not know about that. So when he first had it, it was pretty shocking. So yeah, let's get back to the comments. Maria Natalie says, by the way, where did you get your pen from? It's beautiful. So I told her that she was not talking about this one. She was though talking about, no, not this one, but this one. And this one was from Diamond Art Club, and I linked to it, but I'm not sure that it's still in stock, since they have like changed their pens, I feel like, and I got it a while ago. But you also get the same ones on Aliexpress, and they are nearly the same, pretty much the same. So yeah, just in case you want one. Let me put that in. Yeah, then I got another comment. This one was from, let me see, this one was from Linda Huckstab, and she said, this is obviously stolen artwork. If you are not enjoying it, you should not continue with this project. Do something that brings you joy. So yeah, you're right. This one is a painting I got from Aliexpress, like I said in my starting, my intro, and also I remind in pretty much every video I make. It's also written down in my info box. I got it actually from Aliexpress, because either, I can't remember actually, I think that it was not even yet released by Diamond Art Club, or it was at the beginning when I started diamond painting and it was not in stock, and so I did not know it existed. Anyway, you're totally right, and you can see it in the quality actually. The quality of this one does not compare to the quality you will get from Diamond Art Club painting. And that's why I also said that once I'm done with it, I will get I try to get the Diamond Art Club one, and I'll try to work on that, to just do a comparison between the two, and to show you, well, you probably know, and I know, that this is different from the quality and so on, but I want to see exactly how different it actually is. So that's what I want to do. Yeah, I want to work on a project I enjoy, of course. Yeah, I decided though that I want to finish it, even though I don't enjoy it 100%, because I feel like I started this project and I hate to give up on things. When I start something, I always want to finish it, so that's what I'm going to do. And if I don't finish it, I actually can never show the complete rendering of it, because like, I don't know, I want to be able to share with you like what it does look like completed. And I will show you this once it's done. So far it's not done yet, but I'll do my best and then you will see it. So that's why I don't give up on it and why I want to finish it. So just you can see the complete rendering, and I'll be telling you which company I bought it from, so that you won't do the same mistake that I did and buy it from there. So that's my whole point about that. But you're right, we should do something we enjoy, and even if I work on it and it's not like exactly 100% what I want to get or what I expected to get, well, it's still my project and I want to finish it, even if it's like not that beautiful as the Diamond Art Club one. I want to see what it looks like in the end, if it's really that as horrible as I think it was, or if like it's just some parts. I don't know. I just want to finish it. That's a decision I took, and that's why I'm continuing with it. I think that everyone has like different opinions about that, but I don't like to just start something and not finish it. That's not who I am. That's not how I work. So that's that. So I saw, like, I think I replied to these comments. So, and then I got another one on my latest WIP&SIP&Chat from Kimberly. And Kimberly says, I would not keep contacting the company. Oh, okay, yeah. In my last WIP&SIP&Chat, I was talking about Mary's Diamonds. And I was talking about how they kind of gaslighted me, like how they contacted me after seeing my video about, oh, I forgot some files because I could not read the symbol here. Yeah, how they contacted me after I did the unboxing of Jasmine. They told me that they liked my video. I'm going to do a short revision here of what I told in my last WIP&SIP&Chat. And that they were like saying that they wanted to work with me, and they wanted to work with me in the way that I did another video for them, and then they could like actually post them together with my Jasmine's unboxing video on their website. For example, if I told people what was in their kits and so on. And then they also said that they would be bringing out new releases, new designs, and if I wanted like to get one of these paintings for free, so that I could do a review about that. And I was like, well, my channel is pretty new, like, you know, so I was like, oh, that's quite an amazing opportunity, let's do that. I never got a reply from, well, they took some time contacting me again. They said that they forgot about me. They sent me the forms where I had to choose like favorite pictures I would like, and that they should like publish on their website or like render or whatever. And so I decided, okay, let's do that. Let's give them a chance. Let's do that. So I filled out the forms before I flew to London, and they told me also to send them a picture of my the design I preferred from all of them. So I did that, and they said, yeah, send us that so we can send you the picture and you can do a review about it. Then I came back from London, and actually they never replied to any of my messages I told them, and in the end they just asked some people, like famous YouTubers, to do their unboxing. I'm not gonna name them here, but which is no problem, but don't tell other people you want them to do it. And so that was that. And when I saw that, I just got back at them and I asked them, yeah, what is it like? Do you still want to work with me or no? And I never got a reply from them. What I forgot to add last time, because I went through my conversation again, is that actually they did contact me afterwards. I did a video in between, and I told you guys that's maybe why they did not want to work with me or whatever. I did after I unboxed Jasmine, I did a picture. I did a review of her where I worked on her, and I actually found that the rendering of her was pretty weird, that she was having a mustache in the picture on the original rendering. So I changed it up, and I sent that picture to them before I released the video and all, and I told them maybe to work on that rendering or stuff like that. It was nothing aggressive. It was just like I told them that that's something that they could improve, like positive criticism. And I never got a reply to any of that. Neither me asking them if they wanted to work with me, neither me sending them that photo, neither me sending them the link, whatever. No, they did not say anything. But then I did another video where I was working on Jasmine, and I don't know if they saw it or not, but then they asked me, did you like it? Do you like working on her and stuff? And it came out of nowhere, you know. I said, yeah. I said, yeah, I like working on her, but yeah, I mean, I changed up the part that I did not like, but you did not react to that. Well, I did not tell them that, but I mean, it was kind of obvious. So they never got back to me though for anything else, which is kind of, yeah, you know. So Kimberly is actually replying to that, because I was telling the story of them like not replying to me, just replying to what they wanted to reply, asking me to work with me but never getting back at me. So she says about that, I will not keep contacting that company. They are telling you by not contacting you that they are not going to work with you. Well, yeah, that's true. So that's what I told myself. So I just actually, but why did I ask them again? Because I think it's funny. They actually asked me. They asked me to do videos and then they don't get back at me, which is kind of like, but they asked me if I like working on Jasmine. It does not make sense. So I really wanted to contact them again just to see what they would reply. And that's what I actually did. So yesterday I just contacted them. I wrote them a new message. I asked them just straightforward, do you still want to work with me? I remember you asked me to. And we will see if they will reply. If they don't, whatever. I don't care. Just to see what they will say. But I probably won't be buying anything. Depends on how it goes, what they say. I don't know. We will see. But I don't want to do reviews that are not honest. Like, if they don't want to work with me because I did publish that video about Jasmine, and I'm not sure that it's the reason, or because I don't have as many followers, I don't know what it is. But if that's one of the reasons, I don't care, because like you can't buy my opinion. That's what I mean. I want to do honest reviews. Like, if I tell you guys that this is something I like and that this is good quality, it is good quality. And if I tell you it's crap, well, it's crap. And if I tell you that rendering in Jasmine's original picture was not that great because she had a red mustache, well, she did have it. Okay, so I think it's more important to be honest. And if they don't want to work with me afterwards, I don't care. That means just that we are not compatible, and that they have other values that I don't share. Like, for me, it's more important to be honest. And like she says, because Kimberly goes on and she says, some of these companies don't like for a YouTuber to give honest review because they think they would not make sales. I like an honest review over to get a painting from somewhere YouTuber told a lie about. Then we as your subscriber will come after you. That's exactly it. You know, I don't, even if they give me canvases for free, or even if I would ever, like, I don't know if that will ever happen, but imagine I would work with a company. It should be a company that I feel has, it would be a company that I feel like has decent artwork to start with. It would be something where I actually can stand for the quality that I want to, like, it won't be just anything. It won't just be like a random company. And it's not because they are giving me stuff for free or sending me stuff to make videos about, I'll be saying only good things. That's not how it works. I mean, they don't actually gain something from that, because if companies that just look after their profit, they won't change anything. And these are kids 2.0 version. The version I bought was a 0.2 version, which means that there was an original version that has already been altered somehow. And I feel like they did not do as much about the rendering as they could have. And if they are criticized by it, I mean, if we do reviews, it's not like for us, we don't usually do that criticizing them for the fun. We just do it so that they can adapt things. Like, if I say about a company that I can't read their symbols, they are not clear enough, that's just an indication that maybe they could change it. It's not that for that reason, for example, I would not buy anymore from them in the future. It's just that in that kit, I did not like it. But if they change in the future, I will buy more. But if I buy from someone and I see that they don't do changes and I did not like it, I won't buy there anymore. And I think the same goes for you guys. If there's a YouTuber who says it's big, it's amazing quality and stuff, there's no problem with it, and you're going to trust them, you're going to buy from them, you're going to see that it was a lie, you are not just going to tell the YouTuber that you actually, that what he said was not true, but you will also stop buying from them. And I don't think that they will change if they know that they can make money like that. So I think it's, as a company, if you get some criticism that is actually like based on something, on facts, just change them or try to change them. I mean, of course, you can't change like everything, but I actually changed it up. Like, I switched the colors out. I did not even go and take colors from another set. I just used the same colors from the set. So it should be actually pretty easy for them to change that up. It was nothing big, and I explained it in my video. And if they took the time to just take a look at it and change these things up, the canvas would be looking so much better. And it would not just help them, it was also like help the people who want to buy that kit and to want to make it, because it would look good actually. So yeah, that was what I wanted to say about that. These were all the comments that I got so far and that I wanted to discuss with you. Like I said, I'm always happy, and this made me, I think today's like WIP&SIP&Chat is a little bit different because I could read out your comments, which is new for me, and I think it's quite enjoying. It makes it easier for me to talk. I really like that you leave comments and that I can reply to that. It makes it more fun. I feel like we can be chatting even if I don't see you, because I'm doing it on my camera, but it's still fun to talk to you guys like that. Even if it's a bit like later, it's not like on time when you are there and you can reply immediately, but it's fun to work like that and to talk about things like these. So I addressed the comments, like I said, that I wanted to talk to you about. I think I'm going to make just a quick pause here, but you can continue because in the video I'll be right back. But I will get something to drink because I finished my chai tea. And I'm kind of thirsty though. I've been rambling around for about an hour, so oops, I should get something else to drink. Maybe this is also a good time for you to make a quick pause, get something else, or just get up and work around a little bit for a few minutes, and to be right back. So should I finish the A and then get something to drink? No, I just do it right now because I know there's still some A's to go for. I just finished this row here and I'll be back immediately. I just hope that in this 5-minute break, the neighbors won't just start drilling again, because like I told you, they have worked a little bit this morning, but I hope they won't. Oh, you can see them tapping against the wall. It's like I called them. I hope I did not. So I'll be back in an instant. Okay, I'm back. I just got some water bottle. I think this will do it. I don't want to make another tea because I'll be eating soon. So I'll have my tea after meal. So there were a few topics I still wanted to address. One was like, oh yeah, well, if you follow Diamond.Kalikaloo, there was a super interesting release on Monday, which was like the mystery box release. And it was the very first mystery box they did. You got 3 new kits, you got a new mystery kit in it, and you also got 2 2 kits that people or the fans love, and you get an item for it. And the whole you got for like, yeah, they said $200 on their webpage with 50% off because it was over $400. And in euros, I think it was like 260 something. I was so hesitating about it. I was like, I told my friend over on Instagram, I was like, should I, shouldn't I? I was really, I don't know, hesitating. I wanted, but at the same time, I was like, I do have so many kids. What if I don't like them? And at the same time, I was then again, yeah, but it's limited edition. You can sell them afterwards if you don't like them or stuff. You can send them to someone. And I was just so hesitating. And then again, it's a lot of money. And I was like, should I, shouldn't I? I can, but I don't know. Then the release was at 3 a.m. in the morning here in Luxembourg. For Europe, it was super early. And I was like, should I, shouldn't I? And my friend was like, you should if you want to get it. And I was like, but it's so much money and I really want it, but what if I don't like the kids? What if it's like really landscapes or stuff I don't like and I won't enjoy? And he was like, yeah, but you can try. So I talked to my friend and she said that there were people who were getting one box and then like sharing it with friends or dividing it between two people. That's an amazing idea. But the thing is, like, we have like the same idea of, we like the same kind of pictures. So even if we got the box, I was not sure that, yeah, we would not like, she likes also doing portraits and stuff, and I like doing portraits. And if we both like doing portraits and we have to like divide the whole thing, I don't know. I'm so sad. In the end, my boyfriend was like, he asked me at 3 a.m. He asked me, do you want to get it? It's 3 a.m. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to get it. And then I woke up in the morning and I was like, why didn't I get it? And then I asked my friend and she got it. She did order it and she told me it was so difficult to get one. Like there were so many people who wanted it. They were sold out in 10 minutes. Diamond.Kalikaloo had problems to just sell them. Like there was problem with their website. So many people were struggling. And she said there were like two types of kits. Like they did one first launch and this one was sold out so quickly that they did a second one. And yeah, she said it was so stressful, but in the end she could grab one and I'm super happy for her. I hope it will be the Afghan cat that is inside. I really hope so. But yeah, I'm curious to know what will be inside, but at the same time I don't want to know, because imagine something I really like. Just imagine in the favorite ones there will be button eye. I would just bite my, yeah, I would be so mad. I would be, why didn't I buy it? And I hope that everyone who got it will have a great time with it and will have like all the images they want to. At the same time, I regret it. I'm regretting it right now. I should have bought it, but I did not buy it. And I do regret it a little bit. So let me know if you bought it, if you had the chance to get it. Just let me know in the comments if you were one of the few lucky ones that did get it, and what you hope is inside actually. I know that some people want to do unboxings as quickly as they can when they get it. They should do that. It's surely amazing. I don't know. Then I told myself that since it's the very first mystery box they do, they won't put crap in it. They won't do it, because if they have like, it's actually, they will see it works, they will do other ones, and maybe the other ones will not be as great, but like the first one should be amazing, because like this, people are buying it. So I really, I should have bought it, I guess, but it does not change anything. Like there were a few things that I did not like about it though. The first thing was like that they could not, you could not use any codes on it. You could not use like your percentage, thank you 10 or your slip 15 codes or whatever it is. You could not use them on the boxes, which I get, because like this would take a chunk of it. Like you would just reduce the price so much. With a thank you 10 already, you would get like so much for it, and I don't know. They gave a good offer, like they made 50% off, so I don't know. That's amazing actually already as an offer. Don't think about it. So that's that. And the other part I did not like is there was someone who was asking them like if these pictures would be sold later on their website. She was talking, or he was talking, I can't remember who it was talking about the kids that were like appearing for the very first time in this mystery box, and they said they did not know yet at this time. So maybe it's something that's going to be in their stock eventually, which then lets me think, if they do that, which means that you buy it now thinking that it is a limited edition, and later on they will put it in their stock. This makes it worth less. Like if you are one of these people who wants to sell it for more on the internet. So this is something I was thinking about, and I was like, if you know for sure if you will put it there or not, you can't tell me that you don't know. I think that they know, but they don't want to tell. So I don't know. Maybe they don't know. Again, speculations, but they should know. I mean, they know what they do, right? So they should know, I guess. And I feel a lot like they will eventually maybe come into stock. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but I feel like they will put them in eventually. And yeah, we will see about that. But I like the concept of it. But like, you got 6 kids. At the beginning, I did not understand. I thought there were 3 new kids we had not seen. And there was 1 mystery kid. And well, there were 2 kids we had not seen, 1 mystery kid. I did not get it. I just did not get it. So when my friend explained it to me later, I just like, oh man, you get 6 kids? That sounds good. That sounds good. So yeah, but in the end, I did not. And I wonder if I could have got it, because like there were so many people who tried to buy it, and just imagine getting up at 3 a.m. to buy it and not getting it. That would be so sad as well. You would have tried at least. Yeah, I know. We will see. We will see once they are unboxing it, if I'll be like, oh man, why did not buy it? Or if I'm glad that I did not buy it. We will see. So I hope that everyone gets the pictures they want from. That's what I want. So if that happens, I'm happy. Mystery kit box, yeah. That was an adventure, and they dropped it like so shortly. You did not even have the time to really think. I think that's something as well that was part of their marketing plan, because they dropped it the same day and you only had like so many hours to think about it. And yeah, I was wondering if there were many people from Europe that were actually buying it, since it was going out. You had to be awake, like really 3 a.m., 2 a.m. It's a weekday, so many people work actually. So I was wondering if there were many people who were getting it from Europe. I really do wonder. So let me know if you got the mystery box. I'm very curious about it. And maybe if you have a friend who does not have the same taste, you can still share the box. Or you can just find someone from your family who also does it, and he can just give you money, cash back or whatever. And yeah, maybe you could work it like that. I don't know. Maybe I should have gotten it. But I have so many kids at the same time. Yesterday I was working on my spinning wheel, like the Tiny Decision app. I use it also for me to choose like which diamond painting I'll be working on next. So I have divided it like into kinds of categories. I have my round diamond paintings and I have my square diamond paintings. And I had not updated it for some time. So I did that yesterday. And wow, I have so many kids. And I just started diamond painting in November. And I feel like this has occupied like my whole life ever since. Like it's become worse, and I have so many diamond paintings actually, and I get more than I actually do because I don't have the time. I'm not a fast diamond painter. I have like life and stuff that's going on, so I don't go through my stash as quickly as I wish I could, which means that the stash that I have will just to take that away would take me like 2 years, I guess. I'm not even sure that I could finish all of these in 2 years. So I have a lot of diamond paintings. I think I will do a stash video just in, I don't know, when should I do it? In November, like for my diamond painting birthday, like what I achieved in like a year. I think this would be nice, just showing you guys the diamonds paintings I have finished. I have finished a few. I'm very proud of that. I have finished a few. So in November I could do that. I think I will do this diamond stash video in November with everything that I finished, with the ones I still got to finish, with my work in progress, with my diamond paintings I've got that I have never touched. But yeah, I think that's what I will be doing. So when did you start diamond painting and how did you start? Or whatever craft you're doing. How did you start it? How did you actually get into it? Just let me know about that. Super interested in that. And also how long it has been, because I know that many people around here have been around for a long time. That was where I want to get at. I'm pretty new to it, I feel like. And like I said, this is just actually my channel is for me just like a way to save my progress through this adventure, like to make a memory. I guess that's what I want to do with my channel. That's why I got it, and so far I think it works. I work on it a lot, and especially now since I have like this project going, that's something I really wanted to do. I could not do that every month. I think like doing a whole work along everyday video a month, I would die. But once like this, it's fine. Once a year, maybe, I don't know. Especially since work is going to start now. I don't know how this will be working when I'm back at work, how I will find the time. You see, I've been working on this now for over an hour, hour and a half, and it's just like so much work. Especially since every time I have to upload the videos, and it's more like that takes the time. And if they work at the same time, like my neighbor got work done and they are drilling and I have to take the video into voiceover, it's like double work even. So I'm thankful that they just stopped at the moment. And yeah, maybe if I work on another project like this one, that I actually can see or distinguish more what I'm working on, that would be also fun. See, today what we did is mostly we are working on the hat and on the background again. So I finished this off. So there are a few colors left, but not that many. So let's finish this off. And then I will go get something to eat. I feel like sometimes I don't see, because like the symbols are very dark, I don't always see like if I forgot the diamond. And again, the background noise today comes again from my lovely Edgar, my little baby dog. When I was like taking a look, because I wanted to get Cauldron of Mir, the real one from Diamond Art Club, I just went there yesterday and I was ready before I saw the announcement from Diamond Art Club to put it in my stock, in my cart, and just go grab it. I saw that actually it was in low stock. This was what actually made me think like, yeah, maybe I should get it before it's gone. And when I got back to it, like it was on low stock, on the page on low stock, but when I clicked on it, it was like already sold out. And I don't know, it was still staying on low stock afterwards. So I wonder if they do update it manually or if it goes automatically after some time. But yeah, I was like, should I get it? Shouldn't I? But I really want to get it to compare it. And I was really ready to get it, but then it was gone. And it has been on my list so long. There are so many more Ivy Dollar more pictures that I want to get. Like the one with the dog, I don't know what it's called, the girl on the motorbike, or is it bicycle, I don't know. And she has like this white dog with her. That's one that I also want to get. So many beautiful pictures that I have still on my wish list from Diamond Art Club. But But right now I'm just waiting for like limited edition or final edition paintings, and I tell myself to just wait a little bit more. Eventually I will just go through my stock, get a little bit more done, not just adding things to it for a change, just making things. So we will see. What is that? Is that an A or is that a 4? I guess it's an A. We have A, we have 5, and we have a G, and then we are done with it. So let's start with the A's. So there's an A, clearly A. We have here an A I saw somewhere, and we have another A someplace. So many popping. I never had popping drills with rounds, so this is really not the best canvas. It's hard like this. Okay, so the A's are done. We have like 5 and a G. Let's work with the 5, and let's check if I have not forgotten anything this time around. So 5, 5, 5. There should not be 5 here. This. And another 5 should be up somewhere. Here is 1. So do I have everything here? From what I've seen, yes. I don't get it. Why, how can the rounds be popping? I get it if there are rivers, but like there was no river here, up here. Oh, I don't get it. I'll be rolling over it later on. And the last color, the last symbol. Okay, last color, last symbol. I hope you actually got to see this. I don't know, my phone switched. I only have like 20% left. I hope it filmed. I have to check that right now. So I'm just gonna place the G and I'll be checking that. Okay, so we are done with it. This is the part we did today. It's a bit more about like, let me just pull it up for you so we can have a better look at it, at the whole canvas. So we have done like this part here, this section here where you can see her head a little bit more. And we have like the background. That's what we've done. Again, not the most interesting part. It's the part that Tiny Decision app chose for us. I hope that you got some more done on your own project. I hope I could keep you company while you were working on it. And yeah, if you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up, or if you leave me a comment, this would make me happy. It helps me to chat with you. And yeah, let me a comment. If you're new to my channel, you can also subscribe. This helps me grow and makes me happy. And I will see you guys in the video of tomorrow, which will be another whip along, work along, whip along, same thing. So stay healthy, stay hydrated. Bye guys.